All right, welcome back to We Talk Tech, everybody. We're excited to bring this episode. We've had Ian's house tour a few months ago, and we're excited to do the same with Taylor. And Taylor's very familiar to you all. He edits these videos. He's been on the videos before, so let's welcome him in.
Yeah, I know. I've been asking Taylor, our community coordinator, for so long to have a sneak peek inside his house. So today is the day. I can't wait.
Today's the day. I'm very excited to be here. Hi, everyone.
Welcome, welcome, Taylor. Now you provided us with a little bit of information about what tech you have in your home, and I thought it would be hard to find somebody with as much tech as Ian, but I think we found that person. So we're excited to get to your rooms and talk about your tech. So let's start with your office. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on in your office.
All right, so my office is where I spend most of my time, so it's probably got the most tech in it. Lots of smart light bulbs, motion sensors, a Fire TV Cube to control my TV and entertainment system. I've got a few Echo devices around the room, probably too many, but let's not talk about that. And then, of course, my computer and all the equipment I need to do my work for technology for a living every day.
So, Taylor, I have a question. The Fire TV Cube, how do you like it? I know you've been using it for a while. What are your thoughts?
I think the Fire TV Cube is probably the best device for our members who primarily watch streaming services like Netflix and HBO Max and things like that. Its standout feature, which is unique to it, is the ability to navigate menus just using your voice. So, say you open up the Netflix app, you can actually scroll through and select by saying go left or go right, scroll down, which makes it nice to, you can browse just completely hands free, no remote, no apps, no anything. Another thing I really like about my office is using switchbots. I have a single switchbot in my office and I use it to turn on and off my computer. It's your standard switchbot, which many of our members have in their homes already. And if you don't, get in contact with us and we'll see what we can do for you. But here it is. It's really simple. It just turns on and off my computer in the morning when I get up and then at night when I go to bed.
So speaking of switchbots, Taylor, I know in our next room we're going to talk about your bedroom. You do have some switchbots, but you also have your 3D printer in your bedroom. Tell us a little bit about your bedroom and the smart tech in there.
Well, the bedroom is the other room that I spend most of my time in. So it's also got devices everywhere. We've got lots of the Philips Hue light bulbs and motion sensors, which are coming on as soon as anyone enters the room, which is really convenient. My goal with the house is to never have to touch a light switch again, and we're slowly working our way there. So we've got the switch bots you mentioned. I took some inspiration from Ian's house tour, and I added them onto my air mattress so they can control the firmness of the mattress, and I can adjust it all with my voice. So even if I'm half asleep, I can make the mattress more comfortable for myself. I also do have a 3D printer in my bedroom. It probably shouldn't be there. It's there just for some logistical reasons for the moment. We're still a work in progress, but it is there, and I'm quite happy with its setup, if not its location. I've got it connected to a TP-Link smart plug, which is also a device we provide, so I can turn that device on and off as needed. And there's also a light I've clamped onto the top of it. Same, it's got a smart plug onto it as well, and I've actually synced the smart plugs so that they turn on and off in unison. So whenever my 3D printer is on, you'll also have the light on, which is nice for being able to see what it's doing.
Great. And can you tell us a little bit about your roller shade? I see you have a roller shade in your bedroom. Just tell us a little bit how that works. Is it inside the shade header or is it external?
The shades are internal. They're inside my bedroom, and it's actually a dual roller shade. So I've got a blackout shade and a light filtering shade. Because my bedroom is right at the front of the house, I wanted to have the option to have privacy, but still let in some of the daylight to prevent mushrooms from growing in my bedroom, as they would if it was just black in there all the time. So I've purchased a roller shade driver from Zemismart, and basically what it does is it attaches to a chain on your shades, and it pulls the chain for you. So I can open and close the blinds or the shades just using my voice.
I love how you have two drivers connected to the same window. Essentially, I think that that's genius. I love that you can not only open and close the blackout, but also the other blind for privacy. So, very creative.
There's not a lot going on in your kitchen and dining room, but I assume you've got another Echo device in there.
I do. I've got the Echo. I've got Echo devices all over my house, basically, all over the main floor, which I'm spending my time on. I have three of the latest generation of Echoes dotted throughout the house, and I also have some Echo Flexes throughout the house. There's one in each of the rooms that I could be in, so I can always use voice commands to turn off and on the lights.
How do you find the Echo Flex compared to the other Echo devices? Is it a fairly similar functionality?
Yeah, I would say they have exactly the same functionality, minus some big ones like the full-size Echo devices can function as a home hub for all of your smart devices. The Echo Flexes can't do that, but in terms of what you can ask it to do, exactly the same. So I've got an Echo Flex in my bathroom and one in my laundry room, which are two kind of low traffic areas.
So, do you use the drop-in feature when you're done in the washroom to call your caregiver?
Yeah, so I use the drop-in feature quite frequently. We're actually going to have a video released in the coming weeks exploring the drop-in feature a little bit more. So if you want to hear more about it, be sure to stay subscribed to our channel and check that out. But in a nutshell, drop-in allows you to make an intercom connection between your Echo devices. So using Ian's example, if I'm in the bathroom and I need assistance, I can drop in on another Echo device in my house. So in the kitchen or in the laundry room or my office, and I can connect and talk in real time with someone who is also in that room. So it's great for being able to get assistance.
Great, great. Okay, let's move on then. We're going to go to your laundry room, which is much more exciting than my laundry room. Houses your robot, and you got a few other things going on in there.
I think one of my favorite devices around the house is my Roborock S5 Max, which is a robot vacuum cleaner, and it keeps my house pretty clean. So it's on a schedule. It runs in the early morning, and it runs at the end of the day to clean up my office, all the dog hair and such, and keeps my house pretty clean. And it does it all fairly autonomously. I still need Carrie's assistance to empty its bin, but otherwise it does a good job, and it's been in service for about a year and a half now, and I've had zero problems with it, so I'm very happy.
And I know you mentioned in the laundry room you also have motion sensors. How are those used?
They're working really well, so they're the same motion sensors I use in my office and bedroom. It's a Philips Hue motion sensor. So whenever there's motion in the laundry room, it's going to turn on a smart switch and lights come on. And my laundry room is also where my back door is, so if people are coming in from the outside, the lights are going to come on, or if people are entering from a different room into the laundry room, lights are also going to come on. So it's really convenient.
Okay, so moving on from the laundry room, and this kind of affects the laundry room as well, I assume. You mentioned you have some water leak sensors throughout the house. Can you tell us how those work?
Yeah, so my family has a bad history with water leak damage. As soon as we moved into this new house late last year, I bought a bunch of water leak sensors. And the way they work is they've got two little like metal contact pins on their bottom. And whenever they are shorted or, connected by water touching them, it sets off an alert.
All right, so finally, Taylor, that's the inside of your house. Let's move to the outside. You've got a lot of technology outside as well. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on out there?
All right, so I've got, as you said, several devices out there. Controlling lights is important around the exterior of the house, especially at nighttime. So I've got some light switches which are connected to, say, my porch lights, so I can turn those off and on. I've also got an outdoor smart plug which controls some lights in my backyard, and then just scattered around everywhere in the front and backyard are some solar panel motion activated lights which work really well for the dogs. And if people go out there at nights, they're just charged by the sun, and then they come on whenever it's dark out and there's motion. So they're really great. I've also got a Unified Protect G4 doorbell, which I'm really enjoying. It's a smart doorbell, so whenever somebody presses on the doorbell, it sends an alert immediately to my phone, and I can then view who's there and have a two-way communication with them in real time, which is really convenient if, say, I'm in bed or in a meeting and I can't get to the door right away. I can let the person know, maybe leave the package there, or I'll be right there in 2 minutes, or something like that. Around the exterior of the house, I also have three cameras. Primary reason I like to have them there is because as a person with a disability, it takes me a long time to get up and moving, say from my desk or whatever I'm doing. So if I need to respond to something that's going on outside, I can be more prepared if I can already see and know what's going on around the house. So I've got cameras at my front door, back door, and also in the backyard, so I can kind of keep an eye on what's going on at all times and have a little bit more peace of mind.
And also having the smart door lock must add to that level of security and confidence to be able to let somebody in.
I have August smart locks on my front and back door, and they're smart locks, so I can unlock them using my phone or my voice or through my computer as well. So they're really convenient to be able to let people in and out of the house. I can also give caregivers permission to unlock the doors at specific times. So, say I have a caregiver who starts a shift early in the morning before I'm awake, I can give them permission to open the door, say 15 minutes before their shift starts, so they can then come in without waking me up.
The other thing, which I've never seen, is the switch lock curtain on the front door. Can you tell me a bit about that?
Yes, I'm using the switchbot curtains on my front door. The front door is right next to my bedroom and office, so sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of privacy and close the curtains. So I've got two up there, and they close and open from the center, and they work really well. I did have some troubles trying to do it with just one curtain before, but as soon as I moved to two curtains, they work pretty much flawlessly, and I've got no complaints about them. Hi everyone, please pardon the interruption from your regularly scheduled programming. I just wanted to quickly jump in and give a shout out to Technology for Living's automatic door opener program. Thanks to the support of the BC Rehab Foundation, the Kinsman Foundation of BC, and many other generous supporters, we're able to provide automatic door openers to some of our members, which facilitate greater independence in their homes and in the community. If you're interested in receiving an automatic door opener, please fill out the application form on our website.
I have one last question. You have motion sensors all throughout your house and outside your house, and with your dogs, how does that work? Do they trip the sensors and turn the lights on all the time, or do you have it set in a way that when they're walking throughout the home, that it knows the difference between you and them?
The dogs do trip the motion sensors. It's a non-issue for me. It doesn't really bother me. It's sure it's going to use a little bit more electricity, but I think my sanity would suffer greatly if I tried to distinguish between dog and person with the motion sensors. So it works fine. My dogs are pretty lazy. They're not setting them off too often, but they certainly do, which is, I guess, something to consider if that's going to bother you. But for me, it's fine.
All right, Taylor, that was awesome seeing how much tech you have involved in your house and how you use it. I know a lot of our members will get a lot of information and ideas from that. And I'm sure with the pace at which technology is coming into your home, we could probably do another video in 6 months. But thanks for joining us today. That was really great.
I'm very happy to be here and share my home with all of our members. I hope you find some inspiration and see what these devices can do for you. We don't offer all of the devices I have in my home, but if you see something that might help you be more independent, please reach out to TIL@technologyforliving.org and tell us how we can help you be more independent, and we'll see what we can do.
Fantastic. Thanks so much, Taylor. And as always, please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, please send us an email.
Just a follow-up to that, Taylor. I noticed in one of your other rooms you have the Broadlink RM4 Pro. Have you used that for your TV as well?
No.
No, okay.
Cut
Scratch
that,
that
cut that, cut
question.
that, cut that. No. I can connect and talk in real time with someone who is also in that room. So it's great for being able to get assistance or um, just talk with somebody and chat. I'm going to cut that. Why would you chat? I'm not going to chat with somebody while I'm in the bathroom.
Well, you can. I do it all the time, but like,
Ugh.
whatever your comfort level
Ugh.
is.